Yeah! Go card! Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Tricky here with another My Team video. And man, we're going to jump into the topic real quick. It's a lot, and I'm going to try and condense it. If you have questions, please ask below. But we're going to be talking about if I started playing my team in season 5, beginning of the season, or any time between now and the beginning of the season, what are some things I need to do? So I am going to discuss the past festival or the cards you could get. If you're a pack spinner, you can still get these cards using super packs later on down the line, but no money spent is kind of the focus of what I'm talking about. And people that join the game that aren't sure they want to spend money even a little bit right away. What can I do to be somebody people will play with in triple threat, all-star team up? What can I do to have a team that I could play with in showdown and still enjoy the game, have some close games? Of course, I'll play some better players than me and get blown out, but those close games I could have, how can I be in better position to win? So that's what I want to target. I hope I do that. I didn't like write anything down or like schedule what I'm gonna talk about, so I'm gonna try and like flow with it. So leave comments and leave comments below if you think that I skipped over anything and missed anything. I just want to try and cover this as best as I can. I haven't really seen a video out about it, so if there is, I'm just adding to it basically. So let's get to it, man. So I'm a new player. I played 2K in the past, but I'm a new player jumping in season 5, and I need to get some cards to play the game. The first thing you don't want to do is go to Triple Threat Park or All-Star Team Up or King of the Court or Showdown. Those are the first things you don't want to do. And you almost don't even want to go in salary cap and in the multiplayer. You can go salary cap single player and play those, what I'm saying? Get some all right stuff, I guess. Single player, you can get some stuff in here, get couple of packs, some MT, some legend badges. There's some stuff you can get in here. It's gonna be a long grind, but it's playable because you're gonna have low level cards probably, but it's playable right off the bat. Collect whatever's in your pack market. I don't know what exactly would be in your pack market, but try to make as much MT as possible off your pack market. And then I mean, not your pack market, but your free packs that you get, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna load up and there's gonna be some packs in here, even though you haven't used, you know what I'm saying, any packs. There's gonna be some packs in here that you can get, right? And you're gonna take those packs, anything duplicate or not really related to a team you need right away, you want to sell, all right? But you're gonna come over here to lineup and you're gonna set your first lineup. Of course, I got my lineup, I got my lineup name. Lit is my team I'll use on Showdown, and you're gonna plug in 13 cards in here, and you're gonna have your 13 cards. You're gonna take 3 of those cards, you're gonna put in a triple threat lineup, and you're gonna put in a clutch time lineup, which I don't have set right now. We go ahead and plug that in while we're doing this. Bam, plug that in. You got a set lineup for that, right? Uh, and you cooking. You're gonna set up your all-star team. You can use your all-star team up lineup. You can make a lineup for this, or just use your regular clutch time lineup, whichever one you want to do. And you're gonna have some lineup set up. And then you're gonna come over here in the first mode I suggest you play. But you really ain't got a choice because you gotta get the auction house open. So you gotta play the game a little bit. Come over here to domination, which really sucks because domination is quite boring. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really boring. But if you get these 5 dominations done, you're going to come out of here, first off, with 2 coaches, Don Nelson from this All Time and Doc Rivers from All Star. And that's going to be 2 amazing coaches you can have off the rip if you do all these dominations, right? And you're going to have Jason Richardson, which isn't a great player, but he'll be a good player to fill in for your shooting guard position to start off. Uh, all these cards are going to be good for you, except for probably WNBA player. You're gonna do all these dominations you can. And if I remember correctly, the WNBA one, I think you have to have a WNBA roster. I don't remember exactly. I think you had to have a WNBA roster. Yeah, you gotta have a WNBA. So you're gonna have to hold off on the WNBA one. So let's say you do all 4 of these dominations, right? Season 5, starting off, load up, get your squad. You start on this one so you can get some packs, get some batches, get some MT, all that kind of thing. You run through these, right? You're running through these, you're getting stuff, you're selling stuff. All the MT you're gonna make off of this, you're looking at least 250, at least 250 from all of these. That puts you at 1 million MT. At least 250. And the higher end ones, you should be around 400K MT. But with bottom line, 250 from 4 of them, and 250K MT for 4 of them. You got 1 million. You're gonna come out of here, right? You got domination done. You got your 2 coaches. You come over here, you'll reset your lineup with your coaches. You can get out of there. You'll come over to the auction house, and you have some options now. Now you have some options. You can slide over here to Pink Diamond, right? And you can go look up some cards. Or you could just actually just start right here, Pink Diamond, just press it and see what pops. See if you want any of these cards. You can watch YouTube videos, see which cards actually hit, which ones are the better ones. We have a ton of YouTube videos talking about which ones are better, which ones hit the market and are usable. Here's a 6'10" shooting guard for 40K, and you got 40K easy because you're sitting on 1 million, right? This one's a good one, Childress, and he's under 40K. He's sitting at 12K. That's a good buyout right there. The market is up right now, but Pink Diamonds is not crazy right now. Fierce is the solid point guard, not amazing. You probably want to go for Jalen Suggs. LeBron James right here. This is going to be an expensive buy for you, but 250 for your first card. He could be the centerpiece of your team. Great small forward. This Cooper flag ain't bad, but there's another one as well. You know what I'm saying? There's you look, Pink Diamond Booker will be nice for you just starting off, right? These are great cards you can get for the low. And then you have some pretty good diamond options as well. You can just press start and look at these. You got Fareed, who's a nice card, Dyson Daniel, Ace Bailey's a good card. Willis Reed is a good card. Uh Dyson Daniels sitting at 13 now. Then a Hopper sitting at 9. Like you got some great options for diamonds and peak diamonds with that 1 million MT you're gonna have from doing domination. After you get done with that, it's a long grind, I understand, but it's well worth it. All right. Because while you're doing that, you're grinding domination. You're going to come over to challenge and you're going to start grinding your greatness. All right. You're going to go for Steph Curry and you're going to go for KG. All the other ones, if you got a bunch of domination games left, I will go for a Larry Bird. Then I'll go for Blake Griffin. Then I will go for AI in that order. But you can knock out all these, tally them up, write it on a piece of paper, figure out what you got to do. They all got challenges. You just do the challenges and knock the challenges out. And you're going to start getting some dark matters really quick. And then once you're done with all that, all the greatness, dark matters, you come over here, you hit greatness, and you hit the completion. You get all these locked in, and you're going to get your first 100 overall D Wade. So now your starting lineup is looking like Steph, D Wade, Larry Bird, Blake Griffin, and Kevin Garnett. That's the starting lineup you can start off with. Within, about a week of grinding domination and grinding greatness, that's what you're looking at. All right. But while you were doing that, y'all gotta understand, while you were doing that, you came over here and you saw these college players and you see all these cards that you can get in Evo, right? All these cards. And you're gonna unlock all these cards. There are diamonds. You're gonna put them in your lineup. and you're going to have enough players to where you can make a whole Evo Galaxy Opal team with Boozer starting. You can have Henry starting at center, uh, Isaiah Evans, Yaxel, and now Caleb Wilson and Darnell Peterson, right? That's 6 players I just named that you definitely will have in this lineup. Those 5 players, 6 players can start for you, and you will be competing off rip. You gotta understand right now in season 5, when you load up the game, you go get these players. You can have a starting 5 that can compete as long as you understand how to play the game, practice with them, get your shots down. They're really good shots, really good movements. A lot of these college players got great defense animations. Boozer got some great defensive animations. I don't know where they come from, but he got some great defensive animations. So I'm telling you, man, get these college players, line up that diamond roster, put them into your lineup, right? It's your Dom lineup. You're gonna put them in your lineup. You're gonna fill out your roster, get each of them, play the challenge games for them. So you had your team. You're gonna play the challenge games. You're gonna beat the teams. You got to beat each individual college team, right? You got to play a college game and beat them to get them to add it to your roster. They're gonna be diamonds. You're gonna play 5 games with each. So make a full roster of diamonds. Come over here to Dom, start this Dom right here, play one section, do all 5 games, and now you got a team of pink diamonds that you need to complete challenges for to evo them up. And now Dom isn't boring because you're doing challenges. You're knocking stuff out, right? So I kind of started out of order. Main point is right now in season 5, you can do these challenges, get these college players, do the the challenge game for each of them with whatever cards you got to start off with. You really don't even have to go to the auction house yet. You can knock that all out in 5 domination games to get them, and you just keep doing that to knock out these college players until you get the team you want. And after you do that, you can plug in other players from this greatness set, because this greatness set, when you go in and you play and you're playing a few games, right? You're knocking stuff out, they give you the cards that you need, and you do the challenges with the cards you need for each challenge, and it keeps going down the line, and you're getting rep, you're getting extra cards, you're filling out your collection, and you can use cards to get stuff, and you're going to get your dark matters. So now you got a team of opal plugging in dark matters from the greatness set, getting your first 100 overall. We are cooking. This is season 5. You just started. You are cooking in a week or two. You knocked out the Dom. You got some MT. Now you can go for your favorite player that's under 7,500, right? 7,500K you should have left over. If I'm you, you know what I'm saying, you want to go for the ultimate score. Most people will tell you you want to go for Julius Erling, right? You want to go for the pink diamond, Julius Erving. Hey, he's under 500K. If you're new to this game, you don't know this card used to be well above a mil. He's under 500K, and now you have an ultimate score. No matter what card you had in position, he's one of the best scorers in the game. And even Ty Debo runs him like he's one of the best scorers in the game. And you can get you a Julian Irving. Obviously, you'll look for one that has badges because you don't have a lot of badges right now. So that's the only reason you're looking for badges. But it really doesn't matter. Buy whatever you feel like, and you can badge them up. You can get one with takeover. You can add a takeover. It doesn't matter. You can do it all because you have the MT to start with. You have the cards to back it up, and now you have an ultimate score and a Julius Irving, right? Along with, you can get that pink diamond LeBron, who's also a great card, man. Also a great card. So that's I don't think it can get any better in season 5 than what 2K did, which I really gotta give them props for. They did give players that start the game plenty of options to choose from, male or female cards that they want to choose from to play with, and make their own college player team right now, and start to knock out all the other stuffs in the game, man. And then let's get crazy with it, bro. Let's get crazy with it. Something just happened I think it was Friday, if I remember correctly, or Thursday night into Friday. Bam, scored 83 points in a basketball game. Come over here to your weekly challenges, and you got the Bam MyTEAM takeover, and you can get a free 100 overall. You're gonna go over to 2K date. I think it's let me see what it called. Hold up, my bad, my bad. It is called NBA 2K26 locker codes. It's a website. It shows you all active locker codes. And there's a BAM locker code you can put in. You get a dark matter from BAM, and you can use that to complete these challenges of which you gotta go in these game modes. So you set your team. Now you got your first locker code. You locked it in. You got a dark matter, BAM, and you take them and you're doing these challenges to get this 100 overall BAM that fits perfectly in your squad and can also be an anchor defensively, offensively in your squad. So you got two possible 100 overalls in Dwayne Wade, and Bam. All right. Can't say his last name, so that's why I ain't forcing. But two 100 overalls, great opals from college, and you are now moving along. All right. Moving along. All right. The rest of the season is looking up for you. The market is high right now, so don't go crazy in the market. But there's about to be a huge market crash this next Friday. I anticipate, not for sure, but anticipate that we either have or all this. We either have the best packs ever or the best festival ever. It could be both, but I think we're going to have the best packs and the best festival ever as far as budget cards and just cards period that we can all get and help our teams money spent, no money spent. All right. But as of right now, no money spent. It can't get better than two free possible 100 overalls, some dark matters in there, and some great opals to use from this college. All right. And there's even more opals coming because I think we're on day 25, 26 of the season. So there's like 14 days left or something like that, or whatever the math is. There's 41 total days. 40 days total in the season. And we're well past 20 for these opals, but there's 15 plus more left. So you got plenty more opals to choose from. They could be even better, but this Daryl Peterson is top of the line. He's a must start point guard for anybody that doesn't spend money on a game. He's a must get. Your other option for a point guard would be no other than the man himself, MVP and champion Shea. And you want to go for the Galaxy Opal one, right? And his price is high, so I don't suggest you go for this right now if you're a newcomer, but this is what you want to aim for. You do want to get a Shea eventually. All right. So I think that basically cover it as far as completely starting off. You open up packs that you get when you first log in, going over that again. Then you go over there, you make your lineup, you go to these challenges, you do the challenge games, you get these college players, you make a lineup of college players. There are diamonds, and you go over to Dom, you knock out 5 games in a section, and you get them Evo, right? You knock that out, you get them Evo, you're making MT. And then once you get them Evo to Pink Diamond, you do whatever the challenge is, the Opal, you knock those out. When you get done with all that in domination, you still got some domination left. You're going to go to the greatness set, and you're going to start knocking out those greatness sets for KG first, and then Steph Curry, and then you're going to knock out Larry Bird, Blake Griffin, AI, and get you a Dwayne Wade. And then if you haven't done it yet, you could do this before. You're going to get that BAM locker code. You're going to lock in that locker code. You're going to get dark matter BAM. You're going to start knocking out the challenges for that 100 overall BAM. And that lasts until the end of the NBA season. So you got well over a month to do that. So we caught up now. We did a whole bunch of great stuff. You are into a great NBA 2K season and season 5, and you're rearing and ready to go for this next festival that's about to happen, and you're about to have a blast. That is by far the best 2K could be right now for a new player, if I'm being completely honest. So if anybody tells you that it's not good to play 2K right now, they're wrong. You could check out any of my videos. You can see that there's a lot of stuff you could do in 2K. They have been improving stuff very steadily, and it's been awesome. So uh, keep moving. All right, keep moving. Anything else I'm missing? I think that's it. I think that's it, man. Yeah. So if y'all have any questions, leave them down below. Anything I should talk about, leave it below. Oh, the exchange. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did mess up. The exchange. Here's the festival, by the way. All right. Here's the festival. The stuff is gonna be in here. Don't worry about this yet. I'll make a separate video actually talking about how festivals work. I think that's what I do. I'll make a separate video talking about how festival works. Okay. Right now, you did the bare minimum to get everything started and rolling. You're in good position to enjoy the game. I'll break down the festival in another video. Yeah, let me know if I need to do that. Drop it in the comments below if I need to make a breakdown of the festival for our new players so they're not lost. All right, stop running around with these free agent cards, man. You don't need no free agent card, bro. If it's Onyx, you don't want to play with it. It just stays in your collection or you sell it for MT. You got all these other cards that you can get. And when you go play these games, these co-op games, these multiplayer games, people will want to play with you and they'll help you out because at least you got the basics down and it's easier to tell you what to do instead of trying to catch you all the way up from the bottom. Don't play with these free agent cards, man. All right. And y'all don't yell at people that play these free agent cards. Y'all need to tell them what I just explained, man. Go be like, go watch Tricky's video. He'll tell you what to do, or take a minute and help them out. Community needs to be more helpful than being so toxic, bro. But that's why I wanted to do this because there's a lot of toxicity happening when I was playing the game, and I wanted to kind of shove that up out of here. All right, but I think I did a good job. Let me know. I don't know. I repeat myself a few times. I think I did a good job. Y'all let me know, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Stay winning, stay tricky. I'm out of here.